Welcome to Preserving Home, where we learn how to preserve food in flavorful, creative, sustainable, and healthy ways in the home kitchen. I'm Laura, your home kitchen hostess, and today on Preserving Home, we're going to brine preserve turnips. Aren't they adorable? All right, let's get started. So I have some turnips here. I've already cut the tops off. They're already pretty much clean. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a rinse. I've already cut some up over here. Just make sure I give them a little scrub. So we'll bring these over to the cutting board. And turnips have like a nice little sweet flavor, nice root vegetable. They keep well over the winter too. So with these, we're going to use our jar as our vessel that we're going to do our brine fermenting in. And I think for these, if I wanted to, I might do some shredding with them. That jar might actually be a little bit too big. So we're going to cut those up kind of fine. Always want to watch your fingers when you're cutting vegetables up. We'll just stack these up. If you put the vegetable with the flat side down, it's not going to overcome as much for you. Just a little tip. We want the size to be pretty consistent. Then we'll just get these cut up and ready for our jar. Now with these roots down here, they're pretty fibrous, so we're going to just go ahead and cut those off. Beautiful white flesh of these turnips. So pretty. So give that a little shake, make sure everything's going down real well. Even gonna push all those down a little bit, see if we can't put the rest of these little semi-shredded pieces of turnips in the jar. If not, have a little topping for salad later. Okay. I think if we just push that down a little bit, my hands or my fingers or my fist work really well for that. Although you can use what's called a tamper, and that's just kind of like what comes with like a Vitamix or something along those lines, where you would take something and just push those down. Make sure they're all nice and secure and snug in there. So we're ready to do our lacto fermenting at this point. The vegetables are already all cut up. We want the good bacteria to thrive, so we are going to submerge all these lovely veggies with some brine. And all I have here is a gallon of water mixed with half a cup of salt. And that's your normal brine ratio whenever you're preserving vegetables whole or cut up. And I talk about in other videos what kind of water to use, what kind of salt to use, and we'll probably do a video just on that, just to clarify, answer any questions you may have. So for now, we have some water here, half cup salt dissolved in it, and we're just going to simply pour that over so that all those little turnip pieces are submerged. Probably put a couple too many in there, but trying to use them all up. So left a little bit of headspace there, you can see at the top, because as the vegetables take in that water, they're going to expand, things are going to start to move. So in order to keep all those turnips below the level of the brine, we are going to use today, I have some cabbage leaves over here, so I'm going to give this guy a little rinse. And we're going to tuck that on in there. And I'll just keep all those little pieces, especially when you have little pieces like that from, one's trying to pop up. Maybe throw another piece of leaf in there, just to be on the safe side. There we go. Alright, so our turnip slaw here is just about ready. Have our vegetable, have our brine, have our primary follower, the cabbage leaf. Could throw a weight in there. I'm not sure if room will allow, but I'm just going to use this glass jar. And if you fill it with a little bit of the brine, by tilting it a little bit there, like so, it's going to fill it with the water, and then it's going to be even heavier, and it's going to push down on those vegetables. So we'll give that another nice little push there. And that's going to keep all those nice things down. Oh, a couple popped up. That's okay. Maybe we'll just take some of these. I think our cabbage leaf shifted a little bit. And quickly back down in there. There we go. If a couple come up, no big deal. We'll just fish them out later. So the only thing left to do is cover it all up. Just gonna take a paper towel and a rubber band so that nothing bad gets in there. And we'll taste test that every couple of days. See how it's doing. May need to add some more salt. You can always do that as time goes on. And we'll give that about 5 days until we taste test. Probably about 7 or so until it's done. And then we'll have a lovely turnip slog. Isn't that beautiful there in that jar? Join us next time on Preserving Home.